Alright. What else do we have in here? Okay, arcade classics on Game Gear. Let's go see which ones. It's an interesting game development company name. Okay, so we have Centipede at the very least. Also, that is very loud. One moment. Okay. We have Ultra Pong, Missile Command, and Centipede. Okay. Let's save it here, and... classic version. Apparently that's just for Missile Command. Interesting. So, it's Centipede. I mean, it couldn't be any more actual arcade Centipede. And I got smushed by a spider. Not this time. Nope, out. So I don't even know if I want to play this until I get a game over, because I mean, come on, it's Centipede. Do we really need to retread this? It's Centipede. It's proper arcade-style goodness. Hey, the mushrooms actually look like mushrooms now. Yep, moving on. Missile Command. Also, I am terrible at Missile Command, so this one we may actually play through to a game over. Although, come to think of it, the other versions of Missile Command that I have played have been ones that were not quite this faithful to the original arcade version. This is a tiny bit easier than the ones that I am used to, both in the speed of the missiles coming down and the number of them which are appearing. I mean, I know it will get harder pretty soon, because arcade game, especially 80s arcade game, but, yeah. My usual utterly terrible at Missile Command thing will likely not show itself anytime soon. So, moving on. Sure. Ultra Pong. What? How is this Ultra Pong? This is just Pong. What makes this Ultra? I don't have any buttons to press, I don't have anything else to do, this is just Pong. If anybody in the chat knows the difference between Pong and Ultra Pong, let me know. This is gonna be a shutout win for the computer. It really is. Especially when I keep trying to do a moving shot when I shouldn't be. So I am not that skilled. Okay. The difference is essentially it has colors. So, good to know. Also, hooray for it not being a shutout victory. Sitting here 40 years after the game was released, streaming Pong. Some things never change. Or I guess the more things change, the more they stay the same. It'd be a touch more appropriate. Also, there is not a win at 10. I was expecting that. Or in this case, a lose at 10, because, you know, I was heading in that direction. I mean, all things considered, it is still a fun game for a couple minutes. Especially when you're as bad at it as I am. Hooray, I got 10 points. I am declaring myself the winner, and I don't even care that he got 14 already. So, classic style. This is exactly the same. It's quite identical. You know what? Get out. So, actually, yeah, let's go into a thing where there is not amazingly loud music, but, yeah. This has been Arcade Classics on the Game Gear, and yeah, these are faithful arcade ports of these 3 games on the Game Gear. Not exactly something I would recommend highly, but for what it is, it's fine. And yeah, I guess we are pretty much done here. Okay, let's get something else good in here. Centipede! Sure. I figure this will likely be a very short little play. Especially if the music is as bad as this all throughout. And credits in the main menu. So yeah, it's just literally Atari Centipede and or arcade Centipede. I don't actually know any trivia about Arcade Centipede like I know a fair bit about other ones. But I mean, it's Arcade Centipede. You shoot the centipede, you avoid the spiders and such. Not much can be said about it, frankly. Although again, I'm sure there is awesome trivia for this, just like there is for most of the other arcade game originals. I was figuring I would just go until I got a game over, but this seems to be a tad bit easier than your average Centipede game. So, might be rethinking that. Oh, cool. Some trivia provided by the chat. This was apparently the first arcade game designed by a woman. Cool. Oh. Okay, it's increasing in speed now, so that's nice. Anybody else bored yet? I will say I have never gotten this far in Centipede in my life. Just bringing back memories of that Antarctic adventure playthrough. Okay, we've hit level 20. I think that's good. Yeah, this has been Centipede on the Game Boy Color. Not the best of ports, but also not the worst of ports. I will throw a shout out to Gaming History Source. That channel is quite the nifty one. They do comparisons of, you know, one game on every system it was ported to, and show what it looked like on all the crappy old consoles and the letter and number consoles, and this, that, and the other thing, and it's pretty cool to see the differences and how amazingly bad some of those systems were, so yeah, give the Centipede video there a watch and check it out. So, yeah, Centipede itself is a bit recommended, but still just your average arcade game, fun for a little while. This version, absolutely not recommended, not in the least. And we're done here. Alright. What do we have up first today? Pac-Man on Game Boy. Alright, going with the basics. Okay. Yep. It sure is Pac-Man. As per always, we will just play normally. No save states, no anything like that. And just go until we get the game over, and that'll pretty much be that. Already talked at length about Pac-Man in previous videos, so this feels perfectly fine as a Pac-Man game. Yeah, not really a lot to say about Pac-Man at the moment. Don't really have all that much experience with the game. Also, never really bothered to, like, save state my way through it or anything to see all the various cutscenes, such as they were. No, it was never Pac-Man. It was going to be Pac-Man, but then they decided, no, we don't want the vandalism. And so they changed it. It was never released as Pac-Man. If you had Pac-Man, it was a bootleg version, which, you know, obviously dozens of those existed. So I noticed that the layout did not change after the cutscene, so it would seem that this particular version is a little bit more limited than a lot of the others. Well, pronunciation-wise, he is Pac-Man in Japan, but the writing on the arcade is, and always has been, the same Pac-Man as we have here in America. Because, again, vandalism and graffiti, they didn't want the P being changed to an F. Ah, okay, so original Pac-Man did only have the one layout. Okay. Whoa, now. Nope, I've tried pressing select a couple times now, and no mini-mode during normal gameplay. Must be just on the menu. What? Don't know how that worked. Oh well. Just check. Yeah. Does not seem to be a way to switch it to mini mode. Let us check game FAQs. At the title, press left or right. Okay. There we go. That gets us mini mode. So that's a slightly more arcadey experience of being able to see the whole screen at once. So yeah, this has been Pac-Man on the Game Boy. It sure has been Pac-Man, and that's about all that can be said about it. Alright, let's see what else we have in here today. Outrun! Let's go play a racing game. Alright, so Outrun is one of the better racing games on the Genesis. Let us see how the Game Gear version holds up. And Passing Breeze. Okay, button 1. Yeah, button 1 is not the go button. Button 2 is the go button. There we go. Don't know what the H stands for. Alright, so graphically it's okay. Musically it's not so good. In terms of controls, now that we know that button 1 is not the gas button, that it is in fact the brake. Yeah, this is perfectly fine. Still don't know what the H means. Yeah, Purple in the chat said it best. The little Game Gear is trying so hard to play Passing Breeze. I don't think we're gonna make it to the checkpoint. Nope. So, you know, we almost made it somewhere. Yeah, my terrible racing game skills aside, yeah, this is okay. I would not really recommend this because, you know, you can just get normal Genesis or even arcade Outrun so easily nowadays, but, if you absolutely have to play a Game Gear Outrun, this isn't bad. The music is really trying hard, but, yeah. It's, it's just kind of okay, really, I guess. But, yeah, we are basically done here.